two of the most wanted smart rings of the year in a side-by-side comparison. Which one is the better choice for monitoring and improving your health, physical and emotional well-being? Oura Generation 4 or RingConn's Generation 2? Let's inspect. Hey buddy, welcome, nice to meet you on the channel. I'm the Tech Mishka and well, I already have detailed reviews about each one of these smart rings, but I constantly get asked which is the better choice, the RingConn Generation 2 or the Oura Ring Generation 4. So in this video, I want to give you my detailed answer covering, well, sports tracking, health tracking, the build quality and the design, the buying options, the smartphone apps. Well, think of anything, it's going to be part of this comparison. Let's get started. Let's begin with the health tracking aspect, and here I'm going to share the experience based on my own lifestyle. A person who is doing sports around 2 times per week, daily steps amount is somewhere between 6 and 12,000, and being in rather good health for my 38 years age. Heart rate tracking is rather accurate with both of these rings, and most of the data is reliable. In my opinion, Oura's HRV measurements are somewhat more accurate. Heart rate variability is where the amount of time between your heartbeats fluctuates slightly. These variations are very small, adding or subtracting a fraction of a second between beats. It can often indicate a medical condition, such as a cold or a sickness, and you can see that RingConn's values seem to fluctuate a little bit more, but in the long run, Oura has been exceptionally good about predicting whenever I am actually sick. The temperature is shown as being higher, stress levels too. And here, again, whenever it comes to stress, Oura's Generation 4 is close to exceptional. The sleep accuracy is also spot on as measured with the Finnish brand. True, RingConn already provides sleep apnea detection, but you can guess about such kind of conditions via Oura's app data as well. Furthermore, I find it to be more reliable and the more consistent sleep companion. Given the fact that for most other categories we have parity about SpO2, steps and temperature, it means that Oura's SmartLink has the edge in this first round. If you intend to track workouts with any of these rings, let me remind you that they are not true fitness trackers, and while in some cases the data can be overwhelmingly good, it is not realistic to expect them to be on par with most professional smartwatches. And yet, side by side, RingConn's input looks way different to what Garmin Fenix 8 detects, while Oura is pretty close even compared to a chest-mounted tracker, and Fenix 8 and the Polar H10 are both known for their exceptional accuracy. Furthermore, with both, you can trigger tracking of some workouts, but only Oura Ring 4's suggestions about the type of sports and the durations have been a lot more precise and consistent. Plus, the variety of workouts that you can select from in order to specify the detected activity is mind-blowing. It feels like the designed in Finland smart ring is still way ahead of the competition. It also excels about design and build quality. But want to see something a little scary? Looks like there have been some faulty Gen 4 units after all, falling apart, and since I've always closely monitored such kind of threats, you're gonna for sure get decent treatment and will likely get your ring replaced really quickly. Probably we talk about a very small quantity of units, yet fair to mention in this video. Also helps us to see the building blocks of this piece of tech. Apart from that, it feels durable, and if you choose none of the glossy editions, it's rather scratch-proof and kind of thick. You either like that or not. The inner surface is now completely flat, which makes the ring feel as if you wear a completely normal regular ring. RingConn's Generation 2, on the other hand, is the thinner and the lighter and the less intrusive, and likely is going to get less scratches over time and is going to be less irritating when you're taking a shower or washing your face. The inner side of both rings is different. RingConn uses medical-grade epoxy, while Oura rely entirely on titanium. Here, I'm rewarding it with the 3rd win in a row because it feels more premium, offers greater size variety and, in my opinion, design, and I prefer the feeling of something more solid. However, if you prefer a thinner and lighter ring, then clearly RingConn Generation 2 is the right fit for you. The specs round is about to be the tricky one this time. Apart from the obvious, which would be the weight and the dimensions, the rest is rather like shooting in the dark. Based on my research and experience thus far, likely the sensors used by Oura in Generation 4 are superior and the chipset is better on the RingConn Generation 2 side, but unless we have any specific information about exact models of processors, battery capacity and the rest of the gear inside, I'm gonna leave the end of this round open. Instead, let us focus on something as important as the health tracking, the battery performance. Facts show that with RingConn Generation 2 you can get between 1 and 4 days on top of what Oura 4 can last. It charges faster and on top remains lighter. So definitely the Chinese-based company did a lot better with this aspect. Also, the charging case is really nice to have accessory and is definitely going to come handy whenever you need to take the ring off and keep it somewhere safe. Going further, and the smartphone app comparison will be as easy, I guess. RingConn provide the information in a very tidy fashion. If you've ever used a fitness tracker, you're gonna easily figure things out and access the kind of information that is actually needed. Each section provides a good amount of data, and you can get a lot of insights based on the continuous tracking of the ring. Oura, on the other hand, do things a lot better. The app is almost a masterpiece, and before you blame me that I'm biased, let me announce that I did have some issues with it already, and I dislike the subscription plan just as you do, but we cannot deny that it is all perfectly structured around giving you information at a glance without having to dig deeper into the sections. I love the recommendations about taking it easy during the days after stressful periods of time, the go-to bed reminders, the superb analysis of everything, which also involves the data collected via Oura's community, meaning that you can count on statements which are compared to database of perhaps hundreds of thousands of units. Plus the fact that you're going to get the feeling that the app is oriented not just towards your physical health, but also takes care about your overall well-being and emotional state. And sure, I reward Oura 4 with another win, but I would like to share my regret that Oura's team continues to be reluctant about providing a quick and easy way to show the stats per category. Come on, just add for us a basic card showing the heart rate, the sleep tracking, the SpO2, the steps, HRV and whatever else, or let us customize a card at least. I also had to test the support of both. From within the smartphone apps, we can open a support ticket and it's going to be worked by the corresponding tech team. Both systems will immediately confirm the creation of a case via email, and or even often an excuse about potential delays. Not the thing you want to see when you know that you're paying a monthly fee about that. I've opened cases with a similar complaint, but in the Oura situation, this was indeed related to actual corruption of data. For 2 weeks, I've had abnormal sleep levels, which in the past used to be shown accurately. Likely this is down to a glitch with the Apple Health integration. Luckily, I got responses from both companies within a reasonable amount of time, and I will let you decide for yourself which of these responses you like better. Last but not least, price. Here, the logic says that RingConn do a lot better job. The app is free of charge, the ring costs almost twice less than the premium Oura 4 offerings, so if you're looking for the financially more convenient choice, now you know which one it is. Before I talk to you about my final verdict, let me remind you that just like every other person in the world, I also have my biases and opinion, but at the same time I try to be as objective as possible when I work on these videos. Therefore, when I show something as an experience or possibly a fact, I try to back it through evidence. Therefore, I believe that based on my broad experience and expertise with wearable devices from the past few years, most of the information shared in this video, as well as the other reviews that I make, is quite reliable, unlike other half-baked YouTube reviews or self-promoted scientists or people who are just paid jokers talking nonsense the whole time. To keep it short, in my opinion, the more premium and overall better solution is Oura Ring Generation 4. Mind-blowing accuracy about the sleep tracking, excellent overall performance, decent battery life, expensive, but I really love this brushed silver. I very much enjoy the fact that they keep the loop within Europe, design and manufacturing. As for the other option, RingConn, it's definitely a great choice, especially if you're looking for the best in-class battery life. I would say very comfortable fit, very lightweight, yet durable and reliable construction. And the very important fact that you get a good smartphone app without having to pay a monthly fee, plus the price of the Ring overall is smaller than what we pay for the Oura. So that's my point of view. Which of these two smart rings would you prefer? And why? Let's talk about this in the comment section below the video, where anything is allowed as long as we keep it within tolerable language. If the video is helpful, give it a like, subscribe to the channel for more cool tech inspections, and in order to support me, use any of the affiliate links which I'm going to post in the video description area. Thanks a lot for watching. I'm the Tech Mishka. Gonna see you in the next one. Bye.